August 31st, 2018. Some news that's just broken in the past hour. It's just been announced that an actress, Vanessa Marquez, she formerly worked on the television show ER. She was shot and killed by police a few hours ago. It's just being reported. Now, Vanessa Marquez, some people might remember her from both ER and some recent accusations that she made against George Clooney. This was just following the first stories about Harvey Weinstein about a year ago as that scandal started to escalate. George Clooney, people had criticized him. Of course, George Clooney is a big backer of several well-known Democrats. He helped run fundraisers for Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, and was friends with other Democratic donors such as Harvey Weinstein. So he did make a comment about the Harvey Weinstein scandal after Weinstein had been accused of rape by multiple women. George Clooney came out pretending to speak out about it, and people were saying that he was basically fake, given his relationship with Harvey Weinstein, that he likely knew about what was going on before. George Clooney here with Alex Soros. That's George Soros's son. And again, he was friends with Weinstein, another major Democratic donor. Just after that, his statements on Weinstein, Marquez, who is this actress who had just been shot and killed after what sounds like a standoff with police, or that is the official story, at least. That's what police are saying. This actress, late last year, had accused people working on ER, including Clooney, of helping cover this up. She accused everyone involved during her time on ER with being complicit in having her blacklisted from the industry, including Wells, the show's broadcaster, NBC, producers, and Warner Brothers, along with ER cast and crew, her agents. Her accusations came just after Clooney condemned Harvey Weinstein. This was in October of last year. Powerhouse producer has been accused of sexual harassment, Weinstein, and rape by multiple women. In an interview with the Daily Beast, Clooney, this was at the time, October, he said of Weinstein that his behavior was indefensible. So then Vanessa Marquez argued back against Clooney, naming the two people that harassed her on the ER set, Eric Lassell and Terrence Nightingale. And then she said that she approached Wells about this, the boss on set. She said that when she first reported it to Wells, his first question was, "Did George do something to you?" Almost said it as if he wasn't going to do anything about it. And then she also, in a tweet, responded to what Clooney had to say about Weinstein in that interview, saying BS. That basically what Clooney was saying was BS. Clooney was one of the people who helped blacklist her, she says, when she spoke up about sexual harassment on ER. If women don't play the game, they lose their career. I did, she said. So she spoke out against George Clooney. She said that Clooney had helped cover up this harassment at ER. Clooney had denied it. This is what happened today with Vanessa Marquez. Reportedly, this actress, she's best known for her role as a nurse on ER. She was shot and killed by South Pasadena police today. Authorities have just confirmed this. Apparently, the death happened late yesterday. They say that officers were called to Marquez's home at 1100 block of Fremont Avenue by a landlord to check on her welfare. So it was a welfare check, they said. When the officers arrived around 12 p.m., she was suffering from seizures and appeared to be unable to take care of herself. Officers called out paramedics and a mental health clinician, continued to talk with her for about 90 minutes. It was then that Marquez, 49 years old, according to police, armed herself with a BB gun and pointed it at officers, causing them to open fire. That's what the sheriff is saying, Joe Mendoza. South Pasadena and municipality, separate from neighboring Pasadena, is 8 miles northeast of downtown Los Angeles. Mendoza told reporters that Marquez appeared to be going through mental problems and seemed to be gravely disabled. She appeared, they remind us, as Ana Delgado. in the film Stand and Deliver in 1998, and in 27 episodes of ER as Nurse Wendy Goldman. Her other credits include the series Malcolm and Eddie and Wise Guy. They do bring up the scandal with George Clooney again last October. Marquez alleged that she was blacklisted from ER by co-star George Clooney after complaining of discrimination and sexual harassment. Said Clooney helped blacklist me when I spoke up about harassment on ER. Women who don't play the game lose their career. I did. That's what she wrote on Twitter. We just looked at that tweet. Clooney did deny. He denied any wrongdoing in a statement. Said at the time, saying that he had nothing to do with the casting on the show. Clooney, at the time, in response, said, "I had no idea Vanessa was blacklisted. I take her at her word. I was not a writer or producer or director. I had nothing to do with the casting. I was just an actor. If she was told I was involved in any decision about her career, then she was lied to. The fact that I couldn't affect her career is only surpassed by the fact that I wouldn't." That was Clooney's response from October. Marquez also wrote previously on social media that she was suffering from immune disorders, including celiac disease. She said several times that she was diagnosed as terminal, suffering from chronic pain, and was homebound. Marquez had alleged that she was groped on the set of ER well before the Me Too movement last fall. She claimed that when she complained to producers, she was exiled. "I was blacklisted and my career was over at 26, she wrote on Facebook in January of 2017. Why are women afraid to speak up at the time? Because everything they ever worked for is ripped away from them for being a victim and expecting protection." She also wrote extensively about her health problems, and she said that she was entering that Norma Desmond stage that some actors do, watching their old stuff on TV. Finally, article closes off saying, "A person only has so much strength, and I'm afraid I've used all mine up," she wrote. "Why couldn't my dream have lasted for more than just those few years?" So they are pointing out in some of the articles, just immediately coming out after this news, they're bringing up again the feud with Clooney. I guess we'll see if there's any response from others who does respond from the entertainment industry, if there is any kind of statement from Clooney, given that feud that was going on in the past, if we'll get any other details. I imagine the official story that authorities are giving is unlikely to change too much. Let me know what you think about what authorities are saying about this. If any other details come up about the actual circumstances of the death, I will follow up, and any other relevant statements, leave a comment, tell me what you think. I will follow up soon. Thank you.